It's time for J&I Joy News Interactive, and Aisha is here. Hello, Aisha.
Hello, Israel. How are you, Israel?
I'm well, thank you.
You know that kind of thing that every little thing that happens in a relationship, one partner runs to the family. You know that thing?
That used to be the case. Do people still do that?
Well, we'll find out today whether, you're supposed to be doing that and how much information you need to release to your family. Is it everything in your relationship that, your family needs to know?
Certainly not.
Sure. So that's coming up on the interactive segment, and it's on facebook.com/Joy News on TV. On Twitter, it's at Joy News on TV, and on WhatsApp, the number is on your screen. So you will soon pay more for your calls, text, browsing, and other telecommunication services. In fact, by November 1, 2018, you know why? It's because telecom operators are passing on costs to their subscribers following government's decision to delink the NHIL and Get Fund from VAT and make them straight levies. Are you satisfied so far with services provided by the telecom operators, and are you willing to pay more?
No, I'm not at all. Because there are a lot of technical hiccups in their services. And again, their mobile money too, there are a lot of fraudsters going around duping people, and they are not doing anything about it. And already the telcos are charging high in terms of credit. So if they are going to increase it again, I don't think it will be fair to customers.
With the network I'm using, Vodafone, I'm satisfied with the services that they are providing. So I'm willing to go by it. But if I'm just cautious that they should be cautious about increasing it more, because it might not be satisfactory to us, the users. So, but me, I'm satisfied with it. So I'm ready for any increment.
I'll give them 60 out of 100. Because sometimes, even we are in Accra, but most of the time you see that some of their networks are poor. Sometimes you want to check something on net, or you are making call, the network is so bad. So you bundle before you realize all the bundle is gone, then other stuff. It depends. If I'm not able to pay, the only thing I have to do is to maximize my consumption about it.
I'm not satisfied at all because their service is very bad. The worst network that if I don't want to even use my money to buy their SIM card is Tigo. Yeah, Tigo even now is worse. They're sending messages, unnecessary messages, and those kind of things, especially Tigo. Their service is very bad. When you call, the call party is not switchable. At least MTN is okay, a little bit okay. For me, and then to my best of my knowledge, I think increasing to 5%. The Ghanaians don't deserve that.
All right, so we'll get to know whether I am satisfied with what the telcos are providing, and if I'm willing to pay more. Maybe I'll stop using my mobile phone.
You can't help it, because I'd want to reach you, so you can't stop.
We'll find another way out. Let's check out comments.
Prince Jeff says the change you voted for is here with us. Killer taxes. Victor Double says, looking forward to that day when clients will boycott telcos just for a day so they can also feel the financial implications of the loss. Christopher Mensa says, we're told the new arrangements or calculation of the VAT wasn't going to burden us. Now the story is different. If my party can lie like the incompetent NDC, then why vote again? Leaving Ghana may be better for now. Except you may not have anywhere to go, Christopher. Ernest says, basic economics will tell you government will rather tax organizations than to tax the citizenry, because if they're facing public backlash. The issue is about we being satisfied with the services we receive from the telcos, but rather we being deceived by government. Okay, let's move on. And Umar says, this is an indirect tax imposed on us by the government. My party seems to be trying to outsmart us, but this one is so clear and glaring. Honestly, it will have a negative impact on the poor Ghanaian.
By Jeremiah says, it's a rather unfortunate development that we will be paying more tax at the time that we're experiencing poor services from these telecom operators. You buy credit and they will decide how and when you use it, just because of their so-called promotions. What kind of system is this? And a lot more of your comments on WhatsApp. Nashira from Bole says, I'm not satisfied even now. When you buy credit, it doesn't keep long and you have to add on. And now they're coming to add taxes to it. And I saw one here. He says, hello, hi, bye-bye. That's all I will say to my friends when I call them now. And that's coming from Rudolph. This one, you didn't add your name. He says, the charges from the telcos, especially Vodafone and MTN, are already expensive. You bundle 40 and less than a week is finished without knowing. Maybe it's how you use it. Check how you use it. And so Obama says, the more will soon hit the telcos. The increments must be halted. When they make more money, do they give us free airtime or bundle? Share. But when you're using a Kikimi and all that, do you ask how they get that done? And Franklin from Takwa says these people should, when you buy 10 cedis airtime, okay, I don't quite get your message. You may want to send it again. And this one is coming from Berima Kwabaji from Jinjin. He says, Ghanaians were promised of an era of moving from taxation to production because the former was a lazy man's approach to Ghana. Now the telcos are going to increase their charges because of VAT rate increase. Ghana is indeed working. All right. So it's often said that marriage is between two families, but is it everything that happens in the marriage or relationship that must be made known to the family? Well, on Relationship Thursday, we're finding out how much information about your relationship is okay for your partner to share with family.
Just the basics, maybe my name, what I do, probably my family, and yeah, I just that will be enough. I don't think he should go into deep as to how much I'm earning or maybe where I stay and how well I'm doing, but I don't see the need for you to even tell, because should that really matter whether I'm from an affluent family or not? It doesn't really matter. So
I wouldn't like my wife to or my partner to share most of our relationship issue with her family. That is particularly, I wouldn't like her to share my working aspect of our relationship. I wouldn't like her to be too close to the family as we are in a relationship. If she gets too close, she will be tempted to take more of the negative side of our relationship to them. That's how I think.
I would like her to share things, like basic things. She shouldn't share personal things that I myself I'm not sharing with others. So if you share with your parents, that I wouldn't be cool at all with it, because I see it as personal. I took that opportunity, like I thought that we are going to live life together. That's why I told you certain things. So if you also tell your parents, that means like the trust will come down actually.
All right, so let's check out your messages on Facebook.
So Obama Pokasi says, it's against my tenets and principles to have a third-party discussion in my relationship. I'm of the view that no matter how tough the issue is, both partners must jojo for one to compromise for the other. Walanyo says, everything is under control, nothing to worry about, cry. In fact, my relationship sometimes makes me feel that I'm in heaven. By Jeremiah says, my family must hear the following. No food stuff available for family consumption. 2, following and bringing unsuspected friends into the house. Not always available in the house. We only see each other late in the night. 4, anytime I manage to put some food on the table, he doesn't eat. 5, his mom and sisters always inspect my kitchen. The family must hear all this.
And this one says it's usually the women that run to their friends and parents to make reports about every bad thing that happens with their men. It's very bad and they need to put a stop to it. And this one, he says, but this, if it's the positive side, I'm cool. But if it's negative side, she will hate me forever. But you to do the positive things. And this one says, again, they should give us... Okay, I don't know what he's talking about. This one says you should share the basic ones and not personal informations. And it's coming from Yakubu from Samale. And this one says, as for women, They will tell their family members about their marriage issue, especially what the husband does, even the food they eat from, and that's coming from Abraham. And that's how we wrap up the interactive segment. My name is Aisha Brian.